Hi, everybody. How are you this evening? It's Sunday, February 5th, and I'm here for Facebook Live. I'm a minute or two early, and I'm just going to make sure I've got things situated for the screen today. How is everybody doing? I hope if you're there, you will say hi in the comments. Let me know you're here. And I look forward to showing you some fun things today. I can't believe we're already in February. I just do not know where the time goes. And well, soon we'll be getting the February paper pumpkin. And this week I have a few things for you that are treats. One of the things that I love to do is I love to create treats for coworkers or make treats for my coworkers to get for their family or their friends, kids, or whatnot. And so that's one of the things I like to do is have those on hand so that they can grab them when they come by, or some of them come looking for them. So I think that's what we're going to do today. And I also wanted to show you a couple things that I did. Looked back at some of my stuff that I had from past paper pumpkin kits. I asked about that today in the group. You know, tell me what past paper pumpkin you haven't put together, and I just think that would be fun to know. Hey, Wanda, thanks for joining. I'm glad you're here. So I'd put in the group, I'd be curious to know which one. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure I put the one that I have. Well, I have several, to be honest, but also there is one that I would like to play with at some point, is the Hope Box. Since I've gotten into doing these, I try to tend to focus on the current one, and haven't really played around with the past ones, but I would love to make something with the Hope Box. It actually came out before I had activated my paper pumpkin, because I took a little break for a while. And but I actually have a couple boxes that I would like to play with. So if anybody's watching or hears the video and you have any of the Hope Box ideas for me, I'd love to see what they are. And maybe I'll do a little video with that someday. But for today, I looked back at some of my prior boxes, and I came across the Halloween one. So I was going to show you, I had a couple pieces of that kit with the slider boxes, and thought, oh, these colors are very similar to what we have in the January Key to My Heart paper pumpkin. And so I put together a couple of those, and I'll show those to you just for a little fun. So I think I am going to just do a couple reminders. Yeah, oh gosh, it's the Hope boxes from August of 21. I think it was one that Shelley helped, or it was designed with her in mind, I think. It's a lot of pink and purple. I think there's a butterfly in it. I'll have to show it sometime, but I think that would be a fun one to do. So I just have a couple of reminders. I just realized that I did not. There was one thing I needed to do before I went live today, which was to go and do my raffle, and I haven't done it. So I will do it after the live and post that in the group for everybody to know, because I need to go back and do the raffle. But if you share my video and comment that you shared the video, I will put you in a raffle for a free gift next year. Next week. That's so funny. A free gift next week. And this week, I'll post a picture of it, of the winning for this week. It'll be a couple of embellishments, same as last week. And I'll pick a winner and post it in the group. Make sure I get in touch with that person. So sorry, this is a new thing for me. So I knew I needed to do it, and then I thought, oh, I need to take a little quick break before I'm here. And well, it went right out of my head. So I also wanted to remind everybody that we're getting really close to the February Paper Pumpkin deadline. It's in 5 days, so February 10th is the date for the deadline. So if you haven't upped your subscription or you want to get your subscription going, now's the time to do it. And there's information in the description about that kit. If you have any questions about that, you can always ask. Also, wanted to remind people that we are still in Sale A Bration. They have added a few things to the celebration offer for free product when you purchase $50 or $100 from Stampin' Up! Off the website, the retail store. And I have links in my description also for that. But I'm also doing an extra offer to earn more free product from me if you purchase from my website. So I'm giving away extra bonus items that are retired. They're brand new retired product, so not used. And you can earn up to an extra $100 in free product just by shopping on my retail site. So lots to consider. All the details are in my description. And so I'm going to turn us down to the table fully so that we can start playing with this with tonight's fun. So we have some treats I'm going to show you. First, I'm going to show you what I did with the Halloween boxes. So this was one of the Halloween boxes that I had left. It had that funky plaid wrapper on it, and it's not the same like Calypso Coral, because in this is pumpkin pie. But once you cover it with everything, the fresh freesia and the it's not crushed curry. Which one is this? Oh my goodness. It's just gone right out of my head. What color this is. Where is my deal? Let me see. It is Mango Melody. Oh my goodness. Mango Melody. So it's doesn't totally, match entirely, but it looks I thought it would be close. So anyway, I used some of my leftover pieces and I made a little box, a slider box, and it has Hershey Kisses in it. So that's one thing. And then I had one of the fresh freesia boxes, and so I used it to decorate. And well, that was perfect because that is the color that is in the February or the January Key to My Heart kit. So just some little fun ideas that if you have any of these boxes left, you would be able to do the same thing. I think there's white boxes and there are orange boxes. Those don't really work, but this one worked great. So depending upon what you have left, that might be an option for you. And I'll just set those aside. Let me get a drink real quick. And then I have some really fun treat ideas for us to make. All right. The first one is really, really simple. This is the little treat. And inside is a Ghirardelli white chocolate and creme brulee. Have you seen these? Do they match this kit or what? Oh my gosh, they're so perfect with the gold, and I swear that pink is the same petal pink we have. Anyway, this worked out perfectly. And so literally we're just wrapping this around, and I have already cut a piece for us, and all I did was cut down to the 4 1/4 piece, and then I cut the 5 1/2, and I cut that in half. So I think it's 2 3/4 is half of 5 1/2. So literally have a piece that is like 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And then I scored on each side 1 1/4 inch for the fold. So we're just gonna fold these over, and that's kind of the treat pouch. So what I did is I took and put some Stampin' Seal on the inside, and I kind of put my candy in here just like that to hold it down. Okay, and then I took the other side and basically put some more Stampin' Seal over here, and then I wrapped it around and just made sure it was even, just like that. So there you have it. Okay, and then I just decorated the outside. So we have the pieces here that we're going to be using. I'm using one of the tags from the kit. I'm using this lock. I'm using this vellum piece, and I have some twine of the Calypso Coral twine. So I used the stamp "You Hold the Key to My Heart" for this, and I have my ink right here. I'm using one of the bigger ink pads. I feel like I get a better stamp image when I use them, but y'all know I have used the little ink spots as I've gone along. Now, because I'm kind of hiding this end underneath the lock, I'm putting my sentiment all the way over to the right on the on the little label piece. So I'm putting it all the way over to the right. Okay, so as you can see, that's what it looks like. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's pretty much all the inking for this item, and then we're just going to put it together. So I have my glue dots that I'm still using from the kit, and I have my dimensionals. And so I'm just taking off one of these, and I'm putting it right on the center of this wrapper, and I'm adding this vellum piece just like that across there. Okay, so you can see I've just put it across the side. Hi everybody, if you're there, I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment, tell me you're with us today, and let me know if you have a past paper pumpkin that you would like to work on. Mine is the Hope Box from August of 2021. All right, so now I'm just taking the lock, and I am putting some dimensionals on the back, and I'm kind of like putting this off to the side of the candy wrapper. Okay, and then I'm going to take my twine, and I'm just wrapping it around. So I like to go around twice when I'm doing something like this. And then I'm just tying it off in a bow. And I'm not being all picky about it. It's just twine. So I'm just letting it be there. And if I wanted, I could trim the tails, but I kind of like that it's a little longer. Okay. And then I have my sentiment that I am literally going to tag under here. So it's going to go right under there, but I think I'm going to wait and tie this after I put that label on, because I really do want it to go under there. So just like that. Okay. And I'm just using some Stamp and Seal. Did you hear me almost say snail? Who remembers that? Yeah. So here we go. I'm just putting it under there like that. And that's easy peasy. And then again, I like to put my extra fur bow there, and then I wrap it around twice and do my bow up here. So that it's kind of light, so it keeps flipping around a little bit, but there we go. All right. I think I kind of like that better. Anyway, so there you have it. So here we go. 2 little treats, 1 card base, and actually it's only half the card base. You have the whole other side, that the back side of the petal pink card base, but I just think it makes a really cute treat. So that's the first one. I have 3 to show you tonight, and I hope you like them. Scissors are over there getting in the way. All right, so that's that. Now the next one, we're also using again the Ghirardelli white chocolate creme brulee. If you haven't seen these, they're delicious, by the way. I have tried them. And so all I did here was make a little tag topper, or a bag topper, not a tag topper. And I used a clear envelope to hold my candy. Now I could make this totally different. I could put more in here, but I just want a little treat. So, I don't even have to put any sentiment on here, and it would be a nice little thing you could leave with your business card at the restaurant, or just to say thank you to the waiter or waitress. And so, these are just so nice to have around. I give to the mailman, whatever. So this one, what I used is I have the vellum piece. I did cut down another one of the card bases for the petal pink, and this one I trimmed off the excess piece that's on each side of it, and this is 2 1/4 inches. And then I have the front a little bit longer than the back, just to have a little bit more space to work with, to make it, to the design. And so that's the piece there. Then I have 2 of these labels, because I'm going to actually put together and hide it behind there. But I wanted something a little longer to show on the other side. I know it doesn't show very much, but I really wanted it to come across. So we have that, and then I'm using this piece, and it's going to go in between, or I guess the vellum is actually going to be on top, but it's going underneath the purple. The fresh freesia piece is going to go under the petal pink, and the vellum is going to go on top. Now I had one last gold foil heart that I couldn't resist. I thought it would look so nice with that paper and the purple, and so that's what we're doing. All right, so I have my piece of clear envelope, and where's my candy? Here it is, hiding on me. So I just slip this inside, and I kind of play around with it, because what I want is for this to close on the back side. So let's see if I get it right the first time, because normally I don't. No, see, it's gonna close on the front. So I have to take this out and flip my candy over. That way it closes on the back side. All right, so now I go, let's do it one more time, because believe me, I could do this a second time and still get it wrong, but there we go. So that way nothing is on the front. Okay, so you might have a smaller width of cello. I know we've had them in the past. I just didn't have any around. Scooting that down, and then I am going to put this down. So there's our little treat inside. I'm just kind of pressing those down, and then what we have is we're going to fold this in half. Where's my bone folder? It just does everything else, so folds things so nice. So we have that. I have this piece, which I believe I'd already done, and then we're going to use this piece here, and it doesn't necessarily go even because it's on the diagonal. So I'm just, as you can see, it's gonna look a little wonky but that's what I kind of like about it. It's just a little bit different. So honestly, I'm just kind of like putting these together a little bit apart. That's really it. Column is going on top of them. So just like that. Okay, I'm going to scoot them in a little bit because I want a little more vellum on the edge. Okay. All right. And then I am sticking my candy in here, and I want my Ghirardelli to show through. And I'm taking my my stapler, and I'm scooting it down. I want it to go kind of in the middle of it. And I'm just stapling that down and securing it. So you don't have to use any glue or anything like that, or anything on this. So super easy, right? And then basically we are going to use To My Valentine on this one. And I have my stamps all set up just to kind of make it go quicker. If you want to see how to stamp and see like what took place in the unboxing, there's been a video every Sunday for the last 3 weeks, and you can go back and watch the video with the unboxing if you have any questions about that. But those videos can go kind of long, so I just am trying to keep it kind of to a little shorter anyhow. So I'm just layering this on top of here so I can get a little extended banner for my little bag topper. Okay. And so now I could put this down. I'm going to use some dimensionals for this. And I love to use the dimensionals when I do a bag topper because it just gives so much more dimension to it. And that's always fun. So I'm just, really covering up the staple for the most part. And then I'm going to have this that's going to come in here and go right over where we have the extra, how this is coming across. We're just really covering it up just like that. And I'm putting that on with some dimensionals. And because I want to make sure that I cover that up, I'm going to put my dimensionals right on the label and then put on over it. So I'm doing this just like that. All right. So there you have that piece. All right. And then I had pulled out some old, these are the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems. and I thought that these colors went really well. I think these are retired. I apologize for that, but you might have them around. And so I literally just thought they would give a little bit of extra shine to these, the little bag topper. And so there you have it. So there we have our little treat pouches. With this little tag topper. So aren't those fun? When you just love to give those out to a friend or a coworker or somebody, I just think that's such a great fun treat for them. So I have one more item to show you, and this is another treat pouch with a bag topper, and we're using the Fresh Freezer card base, and I'm actually using the full card base. I had some leftover from other items that I made. The petal pink piece that has the lock cut out of it on the inside, I don't know if you can see it, but on the inside it has that watermark of the Fresh Freezer. I had some of those bases left, and so I kind of trimmed it down, so it's still 4 1/4, but I trimmed off some of the top part. And basically it fits perfectly inside of one of our clear envelopes. So here's all the elements. You can see it just fits perfectly inside there. And so I'm just starting with the clear envelope, and here's the piece I was telling you about. So this was, 5 1/2, or actually, this was 5 1/2. So I cut this off to make it a little bit more the right size. And then I left some white down at the bottom, which is basically behind all of the Hershey Kisses inside of here. And then I'm just dropping this inside, get it in the right way. Because again, I want this to close on the back side of the bag. So of the treat. So I want it to go like this. So this is showing in the front, and I have my Hershey Kisses here that we're going to put in, and those just go inside of here like that. And then I am taking this over, kind of laying it out and leaving a little bit of extra at the top. So I'm taking off the label, and if I can get it off my hand, and I'm just leaving a little extra here so that I have room to put the tag topper around. Okay. Tag topper. Oh my gosh, how many times can I say tag topper instead of bag topper? Oh my gosh. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to fold it in half on the short side. And so we are just doing this like this and making a nice crease there for it. And then we have the vellum, this vellum circle. And again, we're just folding this in half. Actually, I think I made this a little shorter. So it's not quite in half. So more like this. Yeah, just like that. And then we are going to put that down onto our treat pouch, and I'm centering that the best to my ability. And I am going to put a staple here and here. Yeah, got it. Last time I had to put 3 in, but those will get covered up. And so that is, there you go. See the petal pink side? So there is that piece. And How's everybody doing out there? Do you like the treat pouches? I hope you like the treat pouches. If you're there, please say hello and tell me where you're from. I am glad to have people join me, but know that that's not always possible. So I would love to hear where you're watching from and what you think about the treat pouches, the treat bags. Oh my gosh, I cannot get that straight. Um, all right, so here I'm using this label, and in the center I am stamping "You hold the key to my heart" right there, and that's going to be used on this. We are going to use one of the keys and the padlock looking lock. So this padlock I'm using dimensionals on to put it down onto the bag topper. You like them, Wanda? Thanks so much. I know everybody likes cards and everything, but I really do like to try and provide some other options. And so this just seemed like the right thing for now, was to find a way to do some additional treats. You don't think you ever made the Hope one? Yeah, it's really pretty. Do you have it? I wonder if you have it and you just didn't make it yet. You know, I'm wondering if other people haven't made the Hope box. Maybe I should have a little live with that one. I think it would be fun. I think there's lots of ideas out there. I could come up with some new things. All right, so now we have the key. And I know this is so funny, but I'm literally going to cover up that staple with this key. Yes, Valentine is perfect for treats. I agree. Let's see. Think here. Yeah, I'm covering that up. And I'm going to do that with a glue dot on the other side of this key. Now I'll put another one on here because that way it'll hold down. You have it and not made it. Awesome. Time to take another look at it. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to get together and do that. I've even thought about doing a Zoom and just getting together one night and making the paper pumpkins. Everybody can work on the one that they want. And I think that would be fun too. So maybe I'll find a time when I can invite everybody to a Zoom and we can all get on there and work on the past kits we haven't made. How would that be? Would you like that? Have to figure out when we could do that. All right, now this is going to come across here and cover up that staple. And I'm wondering if I could get this to go behind the key. I think it would be better behind there. Yeah, better. All right, now I am going to tie a little twine on here to give it a little bow. And well, believe it or not, those are the 3 things I had for today. We've made quite a few things with this box, and so I felt like I was getting down to the end of where my inspiration was coming from. But then I thought of these treats, and I thought they would be fun. All right. So we have that, and I will put some gems on here. So you can see on this one, I had used the lighter ones from that pack. But I think I'll put on the darker ones here and see what that looks like, where I can put them. I'll put one up here and down here. Put another one over here. Oh, let's put a couple more. I really like these. They're fun. And we'll put one over here. There we go. What do you think? Oh, thanks. Thanks for joining. Oh, I'm glad you like the Valentine treats. Yeah, I really enjoy them. So that's kind of what we have. And next week, I think I'm going to be sharing with you one of the kit boxes, because there have been a few of those that have come out. And I also want to show you the birthday. There's like a birthday organizer. I have that I wanted to show you guys too. So here's what we did today. We have these two tree pouches, which I think are super cute. We made this little treat holder, and then we have these two treat holders. And then I showed you the boxes I made from the Halloween paper pumpkin. So there we have it, 8 treats. That's awesome. I really appreciate you guys joining. And if you aren't already, if you haven't already, like my Red Daisy Crafts business page, and keep up with me, and I would love that very much. And also, just in case you didn't know, I also have my lives on YouTube. They go there at the same time as we stream here in Facebook. So if you're interested in keeping up with my YouTube channel, I would love to have you join me there as well, and like my page, follow me, or thumbs up, or however, subscribe. That's the word I'm looking for. So Wanda, you're always so sweet. I'm thankful for you being here, and thank you so much. And I thank everybody else that has joined. And there could be people that I'm not seeing the messages. I do go straight over after my live, go straight over and check out the comments in both my YouTube and then also in my Paper Pumpkin and Kit Hangout group. So I'm in a lot of places, and I love to have all of you join and appreciate all your support. And so I hope you have a great evening, and I will see you next week, same time, 4 o'clock Central on Sunday. Bye, everybody.